Hi, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's 24-hour a day reading. Just want to take a second to wish everybody a happy new year, and I hope that all of you enjoyed some special time with your family and loved ones. And thank you to all of the people who subscribe to the YouTube page. I really do appreciate all of the things that you've done to help me to get to where I am today. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Today's reading, January the 3rd, is when I came into AA. I learned what an alcoholic was. And then I applied this knowledge to myself. I remember what that looked like when I first started out in recovery. What learning to admit that I was a drug addict and an alcoholic looked like to me, what that consisted of. And just saying the words out loud was sometimes overwhelming. It was sometimes too much to believe that I had gotten to the point where I was, that that's where I was at, that I needed to admit that I had a problem that I cannot control, that I needed to be in a treatment program, that I needed to be a part of AA or a 12-step group. And I remember all of the overwhelming feelings that I had just standing up and saying that I'm a drug addict, I'm an alcoholic. And admitting my faults was some of the hardest things to do for me. And I know that, throughout time, I had to start by admitting the small little things that I could easily admit to without struggling at first. I couldn't just jump in it and admit the hard things, because there were some really hard things that I had gone through in my life that I needed to accept the responsibility for, but really wasn't ready to do that yet. Wasn't ready to accept my responsibility, wasn't ready to accept my actions, wasn't ready to come to the grips of reality of what I had done in any of those situations, to the people I had done in those situations, or the depths or lengths that I had gone through in order to get myself to where I was at in that moment, standing in a room full of people who had the same problem as I did, same addiction issues as I did. Standing up and admitting those wrongs and those faults wasn't easy. It was hard. It was difficult. And the one thing that I learned from starting to do that or beginning to do that was that it got easier. And it got easier. And it got easier. Those hard things weren't so hard to share after a while. The emotions that I was avoiding, I learned to manage. I learned that it was okay to be sad, to be scared, to feel alone, to feel afraid, to feel worried, to feel regret and remorse. Because in my addiction, I had ran from all of those things. I had run from every feeling that I had and ran and just pushed it down, pushed it down, pushed it down, pushed it down. I didn't want to accept any role of responsibility or anything like that. And just sitting back and looking at it today, that I'm so glad for all of the things that I've learned in a 12-step program and through the strength of Jesus Christ, that I'm grateful for the hard times today. And there are hard times. Just because I am where I am doesn't mean there aren't hard times. There are definitely hard times. There are definitely struggles. There are definitely moments that are hard to get through. And it's learning to be grateful for those, learning to be grateful for the challenge, for the moment that God puts us in where we have to continuously come to Him, submit to Him, trust in Him. And that's something that I'm in the midst of right now. I'm believing, walking out, that that's what's going to happen. Is that, you know, God's going to work a miracle. God's going to do it. And I know that relying on any of my old ways, my old habits, my old behaviors, because the old me would just dig in to whatever scheme or whatever plot or whatever lie I could give or sell or trade or whatever to get ahead in life today. That would be my plan before I came to recovery. But today my plan is to rely on the strength of Jesus Christ and not rely on the strength of me. To let go, to submit, to give in. And I just want to encourage you all today to look at where we're all at, you know, and try to be grateful for the hard times. Yes, I know it can be difficult. Having that person in your life to share with or to rely on, to vent to lean on is important. And the strength of recovery and community and fellowship in the body of Jesus Christ is, you know, so wonderful, because God puts people that you need in your way, in your path, right, when you need them. So I would just encourage everybody to be open and to be honest where you're at today with the person that you trust, the person that you love, with Jesus. And thank you all for watching.